G'day, boys. How are we? How are we? How are we? Look at those blocks of feet. It is truly disgusting. Truly disgusting. What's up, boys? Who got in first? Christian Grey. Order has been restored, boys. The Apex, the first card of the year is at the Apex, and it's utter garbage. The MMA Guru has got his beanie back on, and Christian Grey is back to being the first one in the chat. Order has been restored in the MMA multiverse, boys. Order has been restored. How are we? What's up, Kenny Ripper, you bloody Ripper? What's up, legendary rename chatter, formerly known as Dana White? What's up, Nacho? Get in the corner. Back to first as always. It's good to see. You know, Chris, I just sat down and I had the Discord open so I could put the Discord link in the description. And I was like, do I tell the boys in Discord that I'm about to go like I'm about 15 minutes away from going live? And then I thought, no. That's not fair to Kenny. That's not fair to Chris. Chris puts in a lot of work to make sure that he's first, to try and set things up perfectly. And I wasn't going to give Discord the advantage, mate. So we're keeping it fair. Had to be first for this hype stream for the amazing card this weekend. Of course, we're definitely not doing a Pokemon card stream for this one. We'll do it for 311, but we're definitely not doing it for this one. I've never been Dana White. I'm definitely not that guy, Dana White. Definitely not. Definitely not that guy, Dana White. Don't know who you're talking about. This guy, this kid, never says no to a fight. Never says no to a fight. Always keep him guessing. Always keep him guessing too, Smelly Finger. What a unhinged day you've had in the Discord. Getting deep with it. Getting deep with the pyramid conspiracies. I like it. I like it a lot. I once got so deep into conspiracy videos, I woke up with a video on about assassin dolphins from the CIA. I passed out on my couch in just bottles of alcohol, bottles of beer, and kebab chicken, and woke up and my TV was on autoplay on YouTube, and it was murdering dolphins set up by the CIA. Finished the video, it was great. Kenny Ripper says, I was actually watching YouTube this time, keeping an eye out for the live notification. There you go, Ripper. No, but you didn't come in with a hilarious little quip about farting into my hand and sniffing it. You're a gentleman and a scholar. You're welcome, Chris. Got to keep it fair, mate. I remember that video. It was a good video, wasn't it? If you like conspiracy theories, watch Sniff streams. But they're not conspiracies. I've seen Sniff streams, and that's no more news. Adam Green territory. That stuff is not conspiracies. There's a reason that stuff's on BitChute. There's a reason you can't talk about it on YouTube. They used pigeons to guide missiles back in the day. Talk about useless information. I once saw a statue of a pigeon that had won a Victoria Cross. Like the highest medal in the country that you could win. It was when me and Jamie recently went to Canberra. Yeah. It's good stuff. People forget, man. Too Smelly built the pyramids in one day. He's a marauder, man. An absolute marauder. Guys, let's talk MMA. Have we heard the news that the GFL are in talks, apparently, to bring Tony Ferguson over from the UFC into the Grandfathers Fighting League, and they're setting up Kevin Lee versus Tony Ferguson 2 in the GFL. This seems to be the direction that Kevin Lee wants to take his career. Talk about going from bad to worse for poor old Kevin Lee. It's been rumored. Excuse me, not rumored. Kevin Lee let us the fans know that he approached Hunter Campbell and said that he would fight on Dana White's Contender Series for free. And now that he has joined the GFL, he's trying to get them to sign up. The worst fighter in MMA right now, Tony Ferguson? Maybe the worst fighter in MMA right now. Unbelievable. I'm good with finally seeing Kevin Lee get a dub, but is Tony not at that stage of leave Tony alone? Remember when Brittany was shaving her hair off and that sus kid was crying into his phone about leaving Brittany alone? I sympathize with that kid now. I'm at that level. I'm about to go get a razor blade and shave my hair off and be like, leave Tony alone. Leave him alone. What's up, Blueprint? Good to see you, man. Did you change your picture? What's up, dude? Most guys say I'm Dana in private, but publicly they refer to me as my screen name. This kid, Dougie, it's the opposite. There's no there's no chatter. He's afraid to read. Pound for pound, the best reader in the MMA community. Thank you, legendary rename chatter. I appreciate it, man. I can't believe I took so long to get to that chat that was bigging me up. I should have jumped on it straight away. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Respect the title. This is my new account. All right, no, nice one, Blueprint. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you needing to just clear your backlog. You know, when you can go on people's pages and see all the comments that they've left on videos, that era that you went through talking about Cyril Gane being the top 10 striker in the UFC, I don't blame you for having to start a new channel, dude. Nah, it's good to see, man. I'm just playing. I'm just poking fun, Blueprint. Just having a laugh, mate. Just having a bit of a laugh. If Tony dies, he dies. Especially over that schizo. Wow, you really don't like. Christian Gray says, especially over that schizo Tony Ferguson. You really don't like Tony Ferguson. What's up, Crossover? How are you, dude? What's up, Dougie? Let's say Paddy fights twice in 2025. Who are the two guys that he beats? Dariush and Moicano. Moicano. Paddy Pimblett destroys Moicano. Shout out Crossover MMA. Kevin needs a confidence boost. His failed MMA career, little bro, is way more rich and famous than him. Now, I know. It's sad. It's very sad. But can we not pick out a different name? Anyone else? Moicano, after he gets crushed in by Paddy Pimblett. GFL, good fucking luck. These guys saw people borrow money based on speculative value of their company, offer it to fighters more than they're worth, and rug pull. I said, hold my proper 12. Oh, dude, the GFL, not even a hot take, legendary rename chatter, the GFL will not be here in 3 years. In 3 years, it will not be here in 3 years. Easy to see coming down the pipeline. Easy to see coming down the pipeline. Gane was in his prime, a top 10 striker where he was active for sure. If you know, you know. Let's not get back into it, Blueprint. All right, we all remember your Cyril Gane being a top 10 striker take is what kicked off the famous boxing tier list. Your take did that. Let's not get back into it, mate. He was never a top 10 striker. He couldn't put away Tai Tuivasa. Let's just relax. Why the Money Moicano hatred? Because he's Brazilian. Why, Nacho? Why? Why, Nacho? Why just because I don't think a fighter will win is it I hate him? I don't hate Moicano. I like Moicano. I just want people to temper their fandom of Moicano. Just temper it a little bit. They're acting like Moicano is going to win a belt or fight for a belt. They forget that he's 36 years old and was just walking around with his collarbone hanging out of his shoulder. Moicano is not getting any further than where he's gotten. I don't hate him. I just need people to see reality for what it is. No other name let loose. No other name let Tony lose 15 in a row. I don't care. He splashed holy water on his wifey. No, and other stuff. Yeah. Oh, so because he was trying to save his wife's soul, you hate him for that? Wow, Christian Gray. You know, Jamie would be so lucky for me to run into the room naked at night, crazy, splashing holy water all over her. I'm still here, by the way, boys. I'm still here. Don't worry about that. It's coming back. The image is coming back. 1 second, lads. 1 second. I'm getting hacked. I mentioned Adam Green. This is how it goes down. Every single time. All right, we're back. We're back. There we go. All right, let's press on. What's up, Eric? What's up, Eric? What's up, Legendary Rename Chatter? What's up, Color Humid MMA? What's up, everyone? What's up, Bilal's Good Eye? Let me smash through these chats and remember and read them all. What's up? What's up? If the GFL is here after a dozen events, you won't recognize any of the fighters outside of the last two fights on the card, and that's if they can afford to keep the lights on. I agree, dude. I agree. This is a scam happening on the UFC, on the MMA world, thinking that these old fighters are actually going to fight on. It's some Silicon Valley investor that is just throwing their money away. You said Moicano can go fight Kevin Lee in the jet. That is true. That was a little bit harsh. That is true. Dougie hates every fighter ever since Ian and Alex broke his heart and behind. Fuck off, Chris. Moicano would dunk on you, bro. Yeah, obviously he's an MMA fighter. Obviously he'd dunk on me, but in the lightweight division, he's at where he's at. Where's the shirt at? It's behind the wicker basket thingy. Dead camera. Oh no, first to finish tie actually. Reason he isn't the same. The first to oh yeah, okay, all right, okay. That doesn't make him a top 10 striker. Where is he? Where is he gone? What's up, Tai Bets? How are you, brother? Can you Dougie? I can Dougie better than anyone's ever Dougied before. You should see me in the club back in the day. Back before my knees cracked when I used to get up from the couch. It's unbelievable, mate. What's up, Lonzero? How are you, dude? What's up, Nick23? Well. Blueprint Penis is here. He's here, and he is wreaking havoc as much as he always has. Jamie, what would you do if Dougie woke up at night, splashed you with holy water, saying, the power of Christ compels you? Jamie, what would you do?
A eunuch.
A eunuch?
I would eunuch you.
You would eunuch me? There you go. Straight from the Queen's words herself. She'd make me a eunuch.
And you'd be happy about it.
You'd be so lucky if I came into the room. Imagine it, right? It's the middle of the night, 1 a.m. I'm stark naked, and I just throw water at you, saying the power of Christ saves you.
You would get stabbed.
Oh, come on, mate.
I already have you telling me, run to the kitchen.
In basketball, Moicano would dunk you. No chance. Moicano's a little man. I'm 178 centimeters tall, mate. I'm a bloody giant. Garn nowadays seems to lose his passion for... Yeah, no, I agree with that, Blueprint. I feel like he has lost that. What we always talk about, the fighter in the fighter. I believe it. I believe you, Tai. Didn't Tony make his family pack up, get on a boat, thinking there was a world-ending flood when it rained for a couple of days? Yeah, he pulled a classic Vernon Dursley trying to get away from the letters. If you know, you know. He packed up his family, put them in a small boat, and tried to get them to go out to an island. Yeah, no, Tony's not a sane man. Dougie, you know nothing about striking, so it makes sense. How dare you, Blueprint? Listen, Blueprint. Cyril Gane was never, ever a top 10 striker in the UFC. Ever. With the entire flyweight, bantamweight, lightweight division, Cyril Gane was never a top 10 striker. At no point in Cyril Gane's career was he a top 10 striker in the UFC. Well, Mr. I'm 6'1" and 240 libs of muscle is here. That Blueprint? We're talking Blueprint? Cool. Sounds like she needs some holy water. She needs some holy water. Blueprint, go to bed before your dad Juiceman grabs the belt and beats you. Rude, Lorenzo. Lorenzo changed his name when I clowned him. We call him Dum Dum. He's still I could see that. We're having another beef from another stream. Seemed to cross over. Didn't change my... Classic Jamie. Goat Jamie. Oh, you got a goat emoji, Jamie. Well done. A minor 16-year-old saying little bro is hilarious. I would make you have a sleepover with DJ Aiden for a week or year. Okay, this is all going weird. All right, let's go over to the... You guys are all fighting with each other. I love when other streamers' chats come into my stream and then start arguing with each other. It's so fun for me when you guys argue with each other and I have no idea what you're talking about. Nacho, yesterday we were talking about Dana White. Paying John Jones $30 million. Thanks, Two Smelly Fingers. I appreciate it, mate. And someone left a comment on that video. And since I've been addressing people's comments, I thought we'd get to it. That's for you, Two Smelly Fingers. Boom. I thought I would get to it thusly. This one's from Sol Savar. He's a member of the chat. We love Sol Savar around here. And he said, What's wrong?
I thought it's Soul Saver.
S-A-V, no E, just an R. It implies there's a little bit of a... You know what I mean? If it was Soul Saver, he'd go with the E.
What was it taking?
Then he'd go Soul Saver 101.
How do you know? Where did you...
Or you go Soul Saver _000. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
But if you go SOLE, SAV, no ER, that's implying there's a little...
What about Element, the electrolytes?
What about it?
Explain that.
Yeah, they want you to say element. Thank you for the $2. Bilal's good eye. JDM for welterweight champion in 2025. Based and correct. Good to see you, Bilal's good eye. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're staying cool today, brother. It's a boiling day for welding. Let me read some chats and then I'll get back to what I was talking about. Just so you know, Dum Dum is John Jones. There ain't no argument. Surprise, he is zesty over here. He can be zesty in the chat. That's all right. We don't discriminate. And Nacho, of course. Don't worry, Dougie. I'm just messing with Blue Waffle. Okay. All right. Very good, boy. I'm here for the odd base Jamie comment. Yeah, she's in the office today. She's not chilling on the couch trying to zone me out. She wants to fucking get involved today.
I'm trying to.
She wants to get involved in the channel, boys. I didn't mean that. The chat is great. The chat is great. Benny made a poll for Blue Penis. Oh, and he got it 100%. Well, Blueprint's never getting banned on this channel. Blueprint is involved often, and we love Blueprint around here. He riles the chat up. He riles me up. In fact, once, because me and Blueprint argued so hard, we had to alt-tab across to the Discord and rewatch a fight together. I think it was John Jones versus Cyril Gahn, and we had to rewatch it together. It was great. So Blueprint is a fucking staple of Dougie's Corner. We shall not be booting him at all. It's Sol Savar because it's a pun. It's pronounced like savor, but it can also mean savor. Like, savoring savor. Like savoring souls. Foot enjoyers. Jamie's right. Jamie's not right. Don't fucking tell her that, mate. She doesn't eat. Don't give her that kind of ego boost. And the dude who eats golden game times is alright too, I get. That's me. So Jamie is your secretary. I've seen how the video. Alright, everyone calm down. Let's go back to the chat. The comment, right? This is from Sol Savor or Savar, however you want to pronounce it. I like it my way better, to be honest. So I'm going to stick with it. Woman! This is Dougie's Corner, all right? You want to get involved? I'll get you a second microphone. We'll get you on camera. You want to get involved? Yeah, get involved, mate. Jamie, say Jamie's wrong, Dougie. Say it with your chin. Jamie's wrong, boys. She don't know what she's talking about. Putting up my protective shield. All right, Sol Savar, or Savior, however you want to say it, is... He says, I'm confused. I'm confused with the usage of the words deserves, right? And again, this is my video about Jamie's being naughty. Jamie's been very naughty today. This has got to do with whether or not John Jones deserves $30 million to fight Tom Aspinall, which I vehemently disagreed with. I made several points as to why John Jones does not deserve that much money. Soul Saver says, I'm confused as to the usage of the word deserves. I might be the worst drywaller in my region. He's speaking my language now, boys. I might be the worst drywaller in my region, but I do deserve every single penny that I'm able to successfully negotiate for. If I didn't deserve it, then how was I able to negotiate for it? Have you talked about Alexa Grasso's feet yet? Yog, you should see the start of the chat. It's feet all day long. There you go, Kenny Ripper. Now, I said, the problem is, bro, John Jones just renegotiated his contract with the presumption that he would be defending the heavyweight title, and it's a 7-fight deal. So right before he fought for the heavyweight title, he renegotiated his deal. And you don't sign a 7-fight deal unless the presumption is there that you're going to be defending the title over and over again. So what John Jones has essentially done is quote for a job, collect the deposit by going out and getting the belt, collected the materials also by getting the belt, and now he's asking, but like now when it's time to actually defend the belt against a #1 contender, now he's asking for more money from the company. Essentially what John Jones is doing is extorting the UFC. He is holding the belt hostage and asking for more money. Now this guy, big butts for life, by the looks of his name, big butts for life. This guy doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So is what I'm saying making sense to you, chat? Do you guys see the reasons why I believe John Jones doesn't deserve $30 million when he's already negotiated for this deal? Like I feel like I've made this pretty clear, but obviously it's not getting through to some people. And Nacho seemed like pretty happy to pay John Jones $30 million yesterday when we were wrapping up the chat. So let me know what you think about that. Let me read your comments. Not gonna lie, trolling Blueprint is in Benny MMA streams. It's so fucking fun. We love Blueprint here, Lorenzo.
Sorry.
You're all good. We love Blueprint here, Lorenzo. He's always popping in. No, he's good value. He's good value to the channel. We love him. Have you talked about Alexa Grasso's feet yet? Yep, a couple of times. Okay, Serial, it's business. All right. Lorenzo has special needs. Didn't realize he was embarrassing himself. Who do you think Jones will fight next realistically? Realistically, he will either, it'll be whether or not the UFC folds and gives him $30 million, then he will happily fight Tom Aspinall. If the UFC do not fold and give him the $30 million, I think John Jones will do a big ball move and fight Alex Pereira at heavyweight just for fun. Maybe even for a BMF title. I could honestly see the UFC doing that. Saying, listen, bro, you can't keep fucking holding up the heavyweight division, but We will give you... What's up, No Chill MMA? How are you, brother? Hey, yo, boys, let's make the chat massive. Meaning you should rate... What a fucking dickhead. It's not a raid. I need to get rated. I have to get to 2,000 subs before Dougie. Come on, boys. Blow it up. Make it massive. No, your explanation is null and void. Two Smiley Finger says, I'm sorry I lost my call a second ago. No, you're all good, mate. You're all good. Hang on, let me catch up with everyone. So yeah, I think John Jones might fight either Tom Aspinall or Alex Pereira, depending on how much the UFC is going to pay him. It's a bagel. He's a furry. Okay, that's disgusting. Sorry, I lost my call a second ago. You're all cool. No, you're all cool. Two Smiley Fingers. Don't worry about it, brother. No, your explanation. All right, so Nacho's swinging back. Here we go. No, your explanation is null and void because if he can negotiate for more, therefore the contract means fuck all. It's not null and void. We've already had the negotiation. It's extortion is what it is. Blueprint's obsessed with me. He told us, okay, just chill out with the ageism. Okay? I don't like this topic. Contract speculations are as fruitless as they are boring. Can we just call him John Jones and irrelevant? Yeah, we can. I mean, we can. You know what? Fuck it then. Dana White. No wonder Dana White doesn't want to talk about contract negotiations. Whoa, no chills here. No chills here. Left and came back to say hi, and bro is talking about me. No one's talked about you. Oh, but yeah, what's up? What's up, Pablo? How are you, man? Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to pop in before I go to sleep. New camera and LED. Dang, new camera and LED. Camera is just my phone connected to the computer, and my brother got me the LED sign. But Pablo, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing good, brother. Have a good night's sleep, you know? Listen to Dougie in your ear. I'll talk you to bed, mate. We're talking about John Jones creeping up on Tom Aspinall. Okay, you just get some sleep. You get some sleep like John Jones is going to get some sleep when Tom Aspinall fucking lays him out. Okay, a little bedtime story. Once upon a time in 2025. I'm going to end this now. Okay, it's time out. Cool. Jones will ask for $30 million and then fight Shamil the Blob Gaziev for his final fight. Shamil Gaziev would beat John... No, he wouldn't. Don't be that dumb, Doug. No, he wouldn't. No Chill's blessing us. Aren't we lucky? Lorenzo, go outside. You're only you're only showing that you're a loser retard. Okay, that's mean. Mike, what's up, dude? I think Jones is fighting drug addiction for his next fight. I don't think Jones has a problem with drugs. I think he's got a problem with alcohol, which I guess is a drug. But that's about it. Yeah. He's not Conor McGregor, mate. You know what I mean? He's not throwing women off yachts and doing lines. I do think the UFC should pay the fighters more. By the same time, I think the fighters don't fight as hard because they are paid too well. Yeah, classic Jack Hermanson. I'll see you once a year. I need to get paid more. Brother 9,000. Brother 9,000. Brother 9,000. Brother 9,000. Powerful brother. Hits us with that jab, jab, uppercut, left hook. Jab, jab, uppercut, left hook. Still a classic. Fuck no matter what angle I go from, I'm still Dana behind the mask. In Dougie's eye, you'll always be Dana behind the mask, mate. I hope Hamzat fights Alex Pereira. Ooh, tasty. I don't think Hamzat can hold Alex Pereira down. I'm starting to backtrack a little bit on my Alex Pereira's got shit takedown defense. Jan Blachowicz is a very heavy guy. Very, very heavy guy. Really good top pressure. Alex Pereira was able to get up. You know what I mean? I don't think Hamzat's big enough to hold Alex Pereira down. Yeah. The fact he mentioned like 10 messages about me back to back and said I'm obsessed about him so shows how much of a retard he really is. Will you two play nice? You can argue with each other in Benny MMA stream, but here in the corner, just fucking take it easy, boys. You're going to give me nightmares with that ASMR talk, Dougie? I'll record a private video just in the members of me just whispering a bedtime story about Tom Aspinall knocking out Alex Pereira. Tom Aspinall knocking out John Jones. I'll describe it that entire... It'll go for 5 minutes. You guys can listen to it as you go to sleep. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Aerial interviewealed. That was fucking... Try again, Doug. Try again. Don't be an idiot. Ariel interviewed Cain Velasquez today, and he said John would beat Tom. Said Tom has habits that John will be able to exploit. Do you mean the touch on the chin that Tom Aspinall... This is the problem, right? Tom Aspinall, we have like no fight time to go off. I think we have like 16 minutes of total fighting time of Tom Aspinall to watch. Tom Aspinall's worst thing is he always gets touched on his chin. John Jones is not sleeping Tom Aspinall if Sergey Pavlovich couldn't. John Jones hasn't slept anyone with his fists in ever. So yeah, I don't think it's happening, brother. I don't think it's happening. Dougie, ice break or dare ice coffee? Oh, shit. I'd have to go with a classic ice break. Mate, nothing gets the day started than a packet of Winnie Blue Smokes, an ice break, a meat pie, and a fucking Herald Sun. That just gets the day going. And some fucking Triple M on the radio. Footies on the radio. Dan Bro didn't hit us with that jab, uppercut, left hook. Thank you, brother, 9,000. I think Hamzat mauls Alex Pereira. Really, Pablo? Maybe we should squeeze out a poll. They let Kane out of prison. Good for him. Oh, no, right. Yeah, good for him. Okay. Aspinall is one scary motherfucker. He is, Mike. He seriously is, man. Brother 9000, is it right that Blueprint gets cooked? Leave Blueprint alone. He's a good bloke. Bad news, Dougie. Some of Benny's bad chat members are in this chat. It's all right. It's all good, mate. We'll deal with it. This is MMA YouTube. It is what it is, bro. Blueprint, taking me serious while I'm having fun with him. Blueprint's a chilled guy. Just relax, mate. Blueprint, I have been watching Dougie's streams. Yeah, Brother 9000's been here for a minute. Not long, but I've seen him around. He's been here for a minute. He was referring to his patterns of entering and striking. I think I don't see anything that John Jones can do to Tom Aspinall. I'm not kidding. I don't see anything that John Jones can do to Tom Aspinall. So Tom Aspinall has his chin up when he enters for the striking. Okay. John Jones might touch him on the chin. Okay. Fine. He's not sleeping Tom Aspinall. He's not slept anyone with his fists ever. John Jones can take Tom Aspinall down. Maybe. But Tom Aspinall has got 30 pounds on John. 3 fucking weight classes on John Jones. Tom Aspinall is a natural heavyweight that has to cut a little bit of weight to make weight. John Jones has to get on the beers to be at heavyweight. They're completely different sizes. They're completely different things, mate. Completely different things. John Jones's best thing that he can do is out-wrestle Tom Aspinall, but weight classes exist for a reason, especially in wrestling. And Tom Aspinall is 3 fucking weight. Tom Aspinall is from fucking flyweight to featherweight, heavier than John Jones. Welcome to my world. What's up, Too Smelly? John Jones slept under the octagon when USADA was looking for him. Correct. Last time John Jones slept someone with the fists was his what? No, even she walked out. So think about that, mate. Even she walked out. I'm over here writing checks I can't even enunciate. It's the worst, isn't it? Who do you think Alex is fighting next? Oh, I think Alex will fight Carlos Ulberg next. I think they will offer it to Magomed Ankalaev, and he will say, no, I've got to do Ramadan. And then Alex is free to fight whoever the fuck he wants, quite frankly. At least John Jones is undefeated. Okay, Ratio. What's up, Ratio? Good to see you, man. Such a nice dude. Also, anyone can hate... How the fuck can anyone hate Aspinall? True. He gets sentenced on Monday. Oh my god. Poor fucking Cain Velasquez. Watch John Jones take 30 mil for a fight with the real heavyweight goat, Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Shamil might fight for a title one day. We should be scared. I love Blueprint, bro. He's a good guy, but he's funny when he crashes out. He is the Marab of MMA streams, isn't he? Blueprint is the Marab of MMA streams. Dum, we're laughing at you, not with you. You literally changed your name because of me, says Blueprint. Mike says John Jones can eye poke Tom Aspinall. That's true. He's a master of the eye poke game. Tai says, do you have high hopes for Mighty Mouse training death sentences for his upcoming street beef? What are you... Wait, hang on. What? What is Mighty Mouse doing? What is Mighty Mouse? Fill me in, Tai. What's up, Larry? How are you, brother? Who said I changed my name? Blueprint did. Oh, fuck that, Nacho. I think Kane's case is one of the main reasons the general public should be educated on jury nullification. True. Definitely not Dana White. True. That's half a weight class, Doug. 205 to... That's half a weight class, Doug. 205 to 265. That's half... I'm talking about 10-pound weight limit. 10-pound ratios. I think John Jones comes in at 225. And Tom Aspinall cuts weight down to 265. So you're 225, 235, 245, 260. 3 weight classes. Every 10 pounds is a weight class. 3 weight classes. Opinions. Where am I? Sorry. Opinions on this matchup. Hamzat Chimaev versus Shaved Cock Rakhmonov. Hamzat Chimaev versus Shaved Cock Rakhmonov. Shavkat Rakhmonov. I think Hamzat drills him, destroys him, blows him out of the water. BRB, Dougie, gonna rip this massive one. Good on you, Christian Grey. What's up, Ratio? How are you, dude? Change his name. Do you realize that Allberg is officially booked and announced to fight Jan during Ramadan? Right. I do realize that, Larry. I think it's to keep Allberg in camp, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jan Blachowicz pulled out. Little conspiracy, I know, but I think Jan Blachowicz could pull out. Think about it, right? Jan Blachowicz, he's 40-something, 43, 46, something like that. He's fucking old. He's just had shoulder surgery, and the UFC wouldn't mind icing Blachowicz for a little bit, having him fight the loser of a Yuri Jamal Hills, something like that, icing Blachowicz, and fucking getting Allberg in there for a nice stand-up striking battle against Alex Pereira. Next person to chat about another chatter wants to be in the room with John Jones, and they're the ones walking out with a limp. Correct. Umar, 50-45s or finishes Merab. I agree, Ratio. I completely agree. Umar destroys Merab. Do you think Islam can take the win, or will he lose the rematch? Do you think Islam can take the win, or will... I think Islam's going to win. I think Islam has... I think Team Khabib knows exactly how hard Arman Sarukian is. It's going to be Islam for the win. They're training as hard as they've ever trained, especially with how Islam Makhachev made Alexander Volkanovski look human... had a close fight with Alexander Volkanovski and had a close fight with Dustin Poirier when he should have blown them both out of the water. They're locked in for this one. Higher chance Aspinall sleeps Johns in the first 15 seconds than John Jones beating Aspinall by decision. I completely agree, Ratio. I can't see a way. He's got to latch up a choke. He's got to latch up a lucky submission to beat Tom Aspinall. If he wins, it'll be via decision. Tom weighs in at 250. John Jones weighs in at 235. Okay. There's still 2 weight classes. 2 and a half weight classes. Yep. Don't worry, John Jones will do his steroids to put on the pounds. If he was gonna, he would have. If he was going to, he would have. And maybe he already has, because John Jones looked way more ripped against Stipe Miocic than he did against Cyril Gane. There's no way Johns can beat Tom. I just don't see it. It will be a fluky submission if he does. Shavdok Jackmanoff. That one really tripped me up, but I liked it. Bilal's good eye. That's a really good one. Dougie, you know I'd be laughing and clowning the goofs. I know, Blueprint. You always take it well. You take it with a good sense of humor, so I enjoy it, man. Mighty has decided to take the famous Street Beef's pro fight promoter, Death Sentence, under his wing and train him after he interviewed on his podcast. Death Sentence vows to fight 5 times this year. Tai, sincerely, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I will be watching it closely like Palpatine watched Anakin. This is good stuff to know. I like this. The idea of the greatest fighter of all time, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, training a Street Beefs fighter tickles me in just the right way. How I was talking about in today's video, how I'm a man that needs to see violence. This is the fucking best thing I've read all day. This is awesome. Mate, I never changed me name. Mate. Why do people want to see Alex fight Magomed? He lost to Paul Craig. Magomed Ankalaev is the number one. He deserves the title shot. He's got as good as a resume as you can get at light heavyweight. He fought for a title and it was a draw. He deserves the chance. So there needs to be some meritocracy in the UFC. Just a little bit. I think 40% meritocracy is too low. I think it should at least be 50-50 in an organization that sells itself as the best fight the best. I think hitting a 40% meritocracy ratio in 2024 is a little bit embarrassing. And let's face it, Alex Pereira was the cause of 3 of those title fights. So the UFC concocted this scheme on the assumption that Jan will pull out. I think they, I genuinely believe, just like the UFC set up Magomed Ankalaev to fight 2 weeks, to fight Alexander Rakic 2 weeks before they booked Alex Pereira to fight Khalil Roundtree. The UFC clearly did that on purpose to keep Magomed Ankalaev busy. I do believe they booked Jan versus Blachowicz because that is a nice fight to mix up at last minute if they need to. Evidence, Look at Ian Gary, Buckley, Colby situation. That all got mixed on its head because everyone was already in training camp and ready to go. So we've seen them do it before. We've seen them mix up other fights before. I don't think that theory is that far-fetched. I hope Jamal Hill gets slept only by Alex Pereira. I want to see Jamal Hill beat Yuri Prohaska. I'm kind of loving Jamal Hill. I'm kind of loving it. The dude's fucking insane. I think he's doing it on purpose. I'm here for it. So many fans, Dougie. Can you say? Okay, cool. He's known for finishing people in 2 seconds. Tom Aspinall, I believe you're talking about, Tai. Oh, the Street Fighter guy? That just makes me even more excited. That's fucking awesome. The weight classes they've actually been in are separated by 60 pounds. Semantics. 30 pounds of weight difference still fucking counts for a lot. It's still 3 weight classes in the lower divisions. Aspinall, the Goldberg of MMA. What do you mean by that, Blueprint? Khabib said he's not happy with Islam's training. It'll be interesting to see if he doesn't look as good as he has before or doesn't look improved at all from last time. Yeah, I'm very interested to see Islam Makhachev. I think there's a reason that Khabib is on him so hard. And I think it's because they're not impressed with his previous performances, which they shouldn't be. We're talking about the Nurmagomedovs, you know what I mean? They're meant to be undefeated fighters that look like they can't even bleed. And Islam Makhachev is starting to look very fucking human. And Arman Sarukian did really well against Islam Makhachev on a short notice fight. It's a super dangerous fight. I'm still leaning Islam Makhachev. I got to dip and get some sleep, but it was fun popping in. Pablo, thank you so much for popping in, man. I always appreciate you being here. Paul Craig deserves a title shot then. He's my GOAT. No, get some wins, Paul Craig. Get some wins. You lost a kickboxing match to Bo Nickel. What are we doing, mate? Opinions on my top 5 of all time. 1, Maktik Orubai. 2, JDM. 3, Taco Tosius. 4, Shamil the Blob Gaziev. And number 5, Maktik Orubai again. I'm not going to lie. I like it. You got a good inbred roster. Even JDM over in Perth. How you going, mate? Me uncle's me dad. Yeah, no, that's a great inbred roster. I like it a lot. Got to try and join in some... Pablo, I know the timings are hard, brother, but it's always good to see you here no matter what. Maybe I'll see you on Saturday night during the fight nights. I will try and join in this way. Oh, cool. Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Damn, Tom did weigh in at 251 versus Blades. Jones weighed in 237 versus Stipe. Did look more toned, but 11 pounds lighter than his fight versus Gunn. Yeah, so you could go 2 ways with this. Am I super behind? I'm super behind. Nacho, can you slow the chat down just a little bit, and then I'll catch up to everyone? Can you slow it down to like 15-second time intervals? Thanks, brother. Tom did weigh in at so with John Jones, there's 2 theories here. Number 1, he got on the EPO, he got on the gear and toned up and muscled up. Number 2, he lost a whole bunch of weight because of his horrible chest injury and he wasn't able to be in the gym as much and just naturally lost more weight. Obviously, John Jones is healed up now, so I would expect to see his weight start to creep up a little bit as he can work out a little bit more. UFC 312, are you going to go, brother? No, dude, I don't have nearly enough money to afford to fly to a different city and to watch the UFC at a minimum of $900 a seat. Too much, dude. No, Jamal is too low IQ. What's up, not the aim, bro? How are you, man? I don't think so. I don't know, man. It's been going for nearly a year now, this Jamal Hill cope. It's got to be insane or dilute. No, it's got to be on purpose. It's got to be on turpin. Time out for the boy. I'll just read around them. I forgot to reply to the video, but I will after this. The one about whether the title fights were the proper matchups. I mean, it's possible they have it in their minds, but they mixed stuff up before when they had to, and it wasn't the plan. Yeah, I think it's probably just... I think it's certainly a scenario that they've mapped out. I mean, right, think about this, right? Alex Pereira wants to be back in March. Alex Pereira should fight Magomed Ankalaev. But what if Magomed Ankalaev just straight up legitimately doesn't want to fight in March? If you're the UFC, what do you do with that pay-per-view? It's easy to just pop in Carlos Ulberg and get a nice bump in pay-per-view sales because the entire MMA world loves Alex Pereira. It's to me, it doesn't feel that far-fetched, Larry. It doesn't feel that far-fetched at all. Dougie, who gets more sticks, Prime, Val, or Joanna? Blueprint, nice rage break. Brother, 9,000. Make sure, nice rage break. Goldberg, the wrestler who would destroy people. Oh, right. I'm with you. Yeah, but even less. Mike says, I just subbed. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. And you've joined us on a bad day where another MMA channel's insane chat has spilled over into ours. It's usually a lot more timid than this. But thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. The only time they sort of plan is when the top-ranked fight in the same division as the title fight on the card. Then they can pull one of those as a backup. But look how far out we are. Like, it's all... They're also fighting in March. I believe that's UFC London that they're booked in for the co-main event in March. So what are they going to... They're only going to move him by a week. Like, it's I don't know, dude. It really doesn't seem that far-fetched to me at all. JDM Glaze should be normalized. If you're a true MMA fan, you should be huck-touring JDM. It would be insane not to. He's all power, all stand-up, no wrestling, based Australian inbred from Perth. Yeah, you should be glazing JDM. But they still prefer the original... They'd still prefer it if the original fight went through. I don't deny that they would prefer it if the original fight went through, but if Magomed Ankalaev says no, you might as well take the cash and dash if you're the UFC, right? Like the stream, boys. Hit the like button, boys. Dougie, top 20 strikers list next, just so I can laugh at you. Where are we at? 15 minutes to go. You know what, Blueprint? I'll get top 20 strikers in the UFC tier list going. I'll get it started, and then I'll load it up in the back end, and we'll chuck it on a stream maybe during the fights. When it's like an 8-hour stream and it's dead air. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do a top 20 strikers one. That'll be our boxing tier list of 2025. The boxing tier list of 2024 got fucking out of hand. It took us like 3 weeks to nail that tier list. So now that we've had some time off and we've settled our mind, we'll do it again. We'll do the top 20 strikers in the UFC at the moment tier list. I'll get it started and then you guys can jump in, especially Nacho can tell me how wrong I am. Should be on a 45-second timer, honestly. Okay. Hello, I'm from Dagestan, Russia. I am 5'5" lightweight. Oh, so you're on gear. Cool, man. Nice. 312 looks awful anyway. Wouldn't be worth spending mullah on that. No, I'd rather spend it here with you guys and have some beer. I got a sick shirt for UFC 312. You guys are gonna fucking love it. I got a bloody outfit for UFC 312. It's gonna be sick, boys. JDM, Volkanovski, Dan Hooker, Jack Jenkins, and Robert Whittaker are my top 5 fighters right now. Brother 9000. That list make me come in my pants. JDM, Volkanovski, Dan Hooker, Jack Jenkins, Robert Whittaker. This is the list, brother. 2 out of 10 card? Yeah, 2 out of 10 card. Dog shit card. I see Aspinall versus John Jones in March UFC Vegas ratio. I believe if they do John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, it will be July International Fight Week, Las Vegas. It'll be a fucking... John Jones versus Tom Aspinall is going to get up there with a Conor McGregor card. John Jones, as much of a cunt of a bloke as he is, has been an absolute genius at marketing this entire situation. People want this fight so fucking badly now. It's all they talk about. This fight has been built up so much because John Jones has maybe pretended that he doesn't want to take the fight at all. It's Chael Sonnen-esque level marketing. Even ignoring these semantics, it's not like all the divisions are 10 pounds apart. There is 10, 15, 20, and 60. Just don't get the point of framing it like that. He weighs 30 pounds more, enough said. I think it's just to like really, truly point out how much 30 pounds is when it comes to wrestling, Larry. Like, weight divisions are clearly important. People keep talking about John Jones's wrestling and his submissions and his top pressure, but they seem to forget that there is going to be a 30-pound weight difference. And in wrestling, that is a really big deal. So to maybe articulate it or I'm going to make up a word. To metaphoricalize it in a way of there's 3 weight, picture it, there's 3 weight classes difference between them. And your argument, not your argument, John Jones fans' argument is that he's going to out-wrestle Tom Aspinall. No, he isn't. No, he fucking isn't. I'll take that as a vote for Val. Hawk-toing is crazy. L Hawk Tour reference, hide your crypto, boys. He's compromised. If I ever start selling you guys a crypto, Dougie's Corner coin, it's over. I expect mass unsubbings from all of you. I would also butter her Pop-Tart. Christian Grey has hit a bong and it has rizzled him up. He needs to go. Don't just hit a bong, Christian Grey. Go and crank one out, mate. Brother 9000, Australia Glaze 100. So good. All power stand up. No wrestling sounds awfully like someone you hate. All power stand. Oh, fuck. I don't hate Alex Pereira, Nacho. I mean, yes, they do make contingency plans, but it sounds like you're saying it's actually the plan, not the contingency plan. Well, Larry, that's why I keep saying, dude, it all hinges on whether or not... Oh my God, Nacho, slow the chat down more, please. 30-second breaks. Sorry, dude. I'm so far behind. 30-second breaks. Sorry. Nacho's working for his mod status today. It's not just all abusing Dougie. Please slow it down to 30-second breaks. All power, no stand-up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It sounds like the contingency plan. This is why I've been saying it all depends on whether or not they legitimately offer Magomed Ankalaev the shot. Offer him the shot, let him say no, unleash the contingency plan. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. How the fuck is 312 not properly finalized? It is Thrill House. It is. Maybe 10 fights. Sydney, the Australian government has paid way too much money to have it there as a bit of a F1 Australian Open tourism scheme. The UFC is ripping off Australia. Yeah, no, it's about finalized. 3 weeks to nail that tier list. That was the most dreadful one I've ever seen. Yeah, dude, that was the boxing tier list error was a horrible error in 2024. I almost forgot to click like on the stream. Thank you, brother 9000. Juliana Pena at B tier was crazy. What did I do with Juliana Pena at B tier? I don't remember. I didn't put Juliana Pena at B tier boxing. That definitely didn't happen. I read that Ank said that he will fight during Ramadan anyway, though. So if he did, then it would make any sense for them to plot that supposed conspiracy. Because he might say it publicly, but he might not say it. He might not say yes behind the scenes. Fighters do that shit all the time. It would make sense to me as a business owner to have a contingency plan for Ramadan, especially if your biggest star of 2024 wants to fight. If your biggest star in 2024, your knockout machine, is giving you pay-per-view sales by saying, I am available in March, it makes sense to have a contingency plan for me. I think if it was in July, that would be far too far from now. Pretty much 7 months. Could see Aspinall pushing for it for 313 in Vegas, 2 months out. I don't think Aspinall would give a fuck ratio as long as he got the fight with John Jones. I don't believe he'd give a fuck. I think and John Jones moves really slow and heavyweight moves really slow as well. Heavyweight title fights are usually only once a year. Sometimes once every year in 6 months. It moves super slow. So I think if they were to handshake and sign on the dotted line, I don't think Aspinall would care. I think he'd just be happy to get it. Rogan Josh Enjoyer, Anshul Jubli, fighting on UFC 312 and also driving Driggers to the event. Yes. What's up, Miguel? How are you, brother? What's up, dude? Tom by Tico. Analyze is the word? Oh, yes. I can't say it. Analogize. There we go. I did it. Feed in chat for me for saying a word correctly. Correct. Oh, fuck me. I've been awake for too long and plastering in the heat for too long. My brain is rotted. Do you guys see the difference in the quality of stream after fucking plastering all day in 30 degrees and then just rocking up at like 11:30 in the morning and just chatting to you guys? The Christmas streams versus this stream. Do we not see the difference in my mental state and my capacity to speak good? God, I feel like fucking Marab Divalashvili right now. Analogize is the word, brother. Volk would fuck Jones up. Volkov would fuck Jones up? I don't think so. I could see Volkov winning that. I could see Jones winning that fight. Yeah, I would pick John Jones to beat Volkov. I would. Maybe other people hear it differently, but for me, that actually discounts the weight difference because it's like you're only trying to over-dramatize it, so the natural response is to sort of minimize it. Maybe other people hear it differently, but for me, it actually discounts the weight difference. I don't know. Okay. I get, like, that's for you. Like, it might make it feel that way for you. For me, it, like, draws attention to just how vast 30 pounds really is. The fact that we need to separate it throughout the entire sport. And honestly, light heavyweight and and heavyweight are the two shallowest talent pools. And I don't think any fighting organization could afford to keep differentiating between 10 pounds all the way up. I don't think there's enough talent in the sport to do that. Prime Garn is the most skilled striker in heavyweight history, unless Krokop was a heavyweight. Krokop was a heavyweight. Didn't Krokop fight Fedor in Pride at heavyweight? Tom smokes Garn in less time than Johns did. Based, dig, based. Correct. Nacho. Sweep it up now. I want my corner sparking. No, it's better that I can read everyone's chats. The boxing tier list was the golden age of chat shitposting in Dougie's corner. It was horrible. Legendary rename chatter. And you've just exposed yourself as formerly not known as Dana White, because legendary rename chatter didn't exist back in those days. So you, sir, have been busted. Busted wide open. You have been blasted and busted like John Jones and his blue-eyed friend. I'm surprised Ian didn't fire you after that god-awful tier list and bring in your replacement, Jamie the GOAT. GOAT emojis for Jamie. She's walked out of the office. She's fucking had well enough of it. Fair enough. Anyway, I have school tomorrow. Good night, Ratio. Good night, dude. Have a good one, brother. Good one. Fates in chat. Yeah, somehow you're more brain dead. It's like watching a DJ Aiden stream it all over again. Yeah, I know. It's not good. It's not good. The real way to look at the... All right, Nacho, feel free to... Krokop was a heavyweight. I thought so. All right, Nacho, feel free to unleash the stream. Let the autism flow. There is fake title. Well, no, Toad. I kind of expected to get into. I have a video. I was gonna get into it. But we ended up just having fun with chat today. Sorry, Toad. Nacho, let the autism go. Open it up. No restrictions, mate. I've caught up with chat. Let me read everyone's. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you, Nacho. You're really working as a mod today, mate. It's good. Somehow you're more brain dead. It's like watching a DJ Aiden stream all over again. Okay, Larry says, the real way to look at the weight differences is by percentage, not pound. And I think you can put emphasis on it better that way. Okay. From 145 to 145, it's about a 60% difference. From 235 to 65, it's like a 15% difference. That's okay. That's one way. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it, for sure. For sure. Krokop was a heavyweight. Yes. Krokop was a heavyweight. I thought so. Then Krokop was the most skilled heavyweight striker. Yeah, I was going to say Tom Aspinall, but we haven't seen enough from Tom Aspinall. Yes, Krokop was the most skilled heavyweight striker. Chat, how do we feel about this? Heavyweight striking's really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Go back and watch. When I was recently watching Stipe fights, like prime Stipe fights, he's Juliana Pena striking. He's Dricus du Plessis striking before Dricus is striking. Francis Ngannou went toe-to-toe with fucking Tyson Fury. How do we like this for a tier list off the top of the dome, right? The best heavyweight striker of all time is Krokop. The second best heavyweight striker of all time is Francis Ngannou for piecing up Stipe and for going toe-to-toe with Tyson Fury. The third best heavyweight striker of all time is fucking John Jones for being able to carry over his level of striking to heavyweight and flex it against Cyril Gane and Stipe Miocic. What do you reckon about that as a top 3 best heavyweight strikers of all time? I started to say putting it in terms of collegiate wrestling weight classes might be better, but then I looked them up and discovered that heavyweight is 183 to 285. Jesus Christ, that is hardly a heavyweight at all, isn't it, bro? Blueprint is just certified himself as a casual. No, dude, come on, man. That was 30 years ago. Nacho, it was 30 years ago, man. I just got here and I meant that Paddy's getting destroyed this year. No chance he wins. The title is wrong. Oh, no, dude. Paddy's going undefeated this year. Paddy's going to fight Beneil. He's going to win that. And then he's going to fight Moicano and he's going to win that. 2 fights. Becomes the number 4, 5 ranked heavyweight lightweight in the world. Fights for a title next year. Paddy Pimblett, 2025, baby. I had no idea, but shit, agreeing with your point. I just don't like the framing, but that kind of flies in the face of what we both thought. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm just using, like the YouTube side of my brain and framing it in a more like shocking way. You know what I mean? That would sound good in a video title. You know what I mean? Like sound good as a YouTube short. You know, there's 3 weight classes difference between them. You know, you can picture the thumbnail already, Larry. JDS's prime is the Junior Dos Santos in his prime is the best heavyweight striker. He should be up there, shouldn't he? Yeah. Brendan Schwab. Brendan Schwab. What are you going to do? Volume punch me? Dougie exposing me is like when people say Tony is a schizo. You can't prove the assertions, and it's almost not even worth trying. You don't need to prove the assertions. It's Tony fucking Ferguson, boys. Just check it out. Anyway, it's Tony time. RIP Kevin Lee. Yes, Dana. Yes, mate. Let him go. Send him to the GFL. Nothing would be more grandfather league than Tony Ferguson fighting for them. Nothing would be more grandfather league. What's up, Cheddarhead? Go back and listen to the entire stream. I feel like it's been a bit of a banger, man. I feel like it's been a good stream. Although I have been on my dyslexic streak today. Let me catch up with everyone. Nacho, relax. Unless you're trying to link, nobody's going to remember everything. Yeah. Just Nacho. But Nacho is like... mate, Nacho has got a whole bunch of Victoria bitters on his fireplace mantle. He's got all the old DVDs. And to this day, he still wears that faded tap-out hoodie. It was black, but it's a light brown grey now. Nacho is an old school as I can hear the raspiness in Nacho's voice when he types his comments. People forget, man, Prime JDS was on another level back in the day. Just thought about this, but my uncle always does say that the hardest guy to wrestle is the guy from one weight class below you. I don't believe your uncle. Power to weight. I don't believe your uncle. I appreciate it, but I don't believe him. Your uncle is capping, as the young bloods say. I think better than percentage, it should be measured in prime Mighty Mouses. Tom weighed in at 40% of DJ more than John Jones. Most weight classes are separated by 8% of a Mighty Mouse. That's the best way to do anything. You just look at Mighty Mouse and go, how would we do it his way? I think there's something to giving your boy what... I think there is something to giving your body what it wants, like Paddy does. Yeah, I think there is something to that too. I think you actually swell up and recover better when you got a bit of meat on your body. What's up, Cheddarhead? You guys don't know him, but his name is... Feet in the chat. Feet in the chat for that one. Great one, Larry. Garn was piecing up in Ngannou. Yeah, he kind of was, wasn't he? That's a good one, Toad. This is why we need Toad here. Chat's different when Toad's here. I forgot JDS even existed. So did I. And it's funny because when I was thinking of the Juliana Pena windmill shots from Stipe, it was literally during the JDS fight. I still forgot about him. He must be loaded with everything his body needs to regenerate. No, I agree. 2 smiley fingers. I reckon there is something to that. Blueprint, calm down. Why are you always telling someone to meet up? Meet me in person, man. Meet me in person. See you on the street. It's on site. I don't even know whose impression that is. Tom would beat a prime JDS. Yes. Would be a quick war, though. Yeah, it'd be beautiful. Your brain just automatically thinks in the language of clickbait now. It kind of does. Which is why I need, like, this is why yesterday when I was like, if you guys want to pull me up with some comments, fucking let me know. Don't let me go down that dark path. Starving yourself to some emaciated skeleton doesn't make you a superior fighter. It might on the day, but I do think there is something to recovery, to staying nice and thick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's been an hour. All right, who's got the last chat? Fuck me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I feel bad because I didn't get to Cayman yesterday, so let me read Cayman. Cayman says, it depends if the big dude is a diabetic fat ass or an actual athletic wrestler. Right? If he's just some soy estrogen-based big dude, he would... Yeah, if he's a blob, he'd lose. But if he's like Jailton Almeida or Tom Aspinall, the power to weight ratio is going to fucking matter. You know what I mean? I've been doing some research. It's time for me to increase my vitamin D to a lot. I heard greedy big pharma don't want us to take in enough vitamin D. They want us deficient and miserable. There is something to this, Cayman. There is something to this. The vitamin D is super important. A lot of people don't get enough of it because we spend too much time indoors, and a lot of your body's immune system is regulated by how much sunlight you are getting. Especially on the pigmentation of your skin. Like if you are darker skinned, you should be taking a lot more vitamin D because obviously your skin is designed to be out in the sun a lot. A lot. Like the only people that really should have office jobs are fucking Icelandic looking motherfuckers. Everyone else should be getting a lot of pigmentation. All right. Oh my God. I'm out of here. Guys, I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone's chats today. I appreciate it. Wow, unironically good advice. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Good day, homeboy, you cheeky Aussie bastard. Guys, whatever I missed today, please jump into what day is today? Wednesday. Please jump in on Friday stream and feel free to type it again. It's always good chatting to you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here, even with the unhinged madness carrying over from Bunny MMA's chat. If you're in Bunny MMA's chat, tell him to leave the beefs at the door. I don't want his chat members coming over to my channel and causing shit. All right? Leave the beefs at the door and then tell Bunny MMA I respect his fucking grind. It's awesome to see. Fucking video every day, live stream every day. The dude is a killer. Good on him. Watch today's video. I think it's really good. It's pretty much a recap of the direction that I want to go with the Alt-Tab movement. But I think it's pretty funny. I think it's a good video. What's up, Joe Hogan? Good to see you, man. But, you know, have a good day to the English, to the Europeans. Have a good arvo to the Aussies. Fucking have a good dinner, boys. Have a good night's sleep to the Americans and to the Canadians. Butter your Pop-Tart. Bilal's good ice. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. You got the fucking sweatiest job in the world on a 30-degree day, you poor bastard. And that's it. Everyone have a good night, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. I've got some ideas, but if you guys want to drop some suggestions on what video I should make, drop it in any comment section in the Discord, in the videos, wherever. I'm out of here, boys. Have a good night. See you later. Cheers, lads. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Like the stream. Out of here. Good night.